are set for baseball here this evening.
Greg Garcia.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, Devo, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. In the on deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Desmond. 2 gone.
Batting third.
Here's Manny Machado now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Machado.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score.
Leading off for the Rockies.
First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Line toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And that misses 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. He goes to first. What an outstanding play to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Still no score. Into the box now, Eric Hosmer, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Line hard toward right center, and this is going to split the fairway and head out toward the rock pile for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat hit out front and pull it into the gap into right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Now the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. A 1-2 count to Will Myers.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Trevor Story. We get it, big-time power, but also adequate on the defensive side. Taking over after Troy Tulowitzki left couldn't be easy, and Trevor Story did a heck of a job.
Fly ball right down the line and left, but this will land untouched.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Number 9.
Hey, you got to respect the first baseman getting dirty right there, but that batter was able to shoot that right past him.
Arenado has it. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Batting it.
Coming to the plate now, Austin Hedges. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And it's a ball and a strike to Austin Hedges. Hedges is widely considered one of the elite backstops in the game. Of course, his skills behind the plate are well documented, and in a position like catcher, that makes a big difference for his team every night he straps it on.
And for obvious reasons. And he allows the pitching staff to throw any pitch, any count, knowing they can bounce that breaking ball and feel like it's coming right back to him. This guy, he is really one of the special defenders in our sport.
He's set. The 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Friars forced to settle for just the 1. On now to the bottom of the second. The Padres lead it 1-0. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Right Charlie.
Ooh, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. After it is Myers. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D. And let's focus on Manny Machado, 2015 Gold Glove winner. Get the mantle space ready. He's going to add more to that. On the defensive side, he's a highlight reel at the hot corner.
And the Rockies are into the hit column. There's their first base knock.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock. And in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
And he'll get back in safely. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And now still not ready just yet as he steps out for a second time here. And again he'll snap one over to first. A dive, but he's back. First offering on its way. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at two. One there. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-2. Striding in, Eric Lauer. 9-1-2 due up.
Number 46.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike three called. And on 3 pitches, he's your first out of the inning. So with one gone, we take a look at the current standings entering play, and it's not all that pretty. As you can see, these guys are well back in the division race, already looking forward to next year. Ready for another chance? Greg Garcia, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. 1 out, nobody on. One and one to San Diego's leadoff batter.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now.
The center fielder, number
Nick
2.
Martini the next to hit. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. The 1-1 home. Fouled off. The 1-2. Misses inside off the plate.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Padres down in order. Leading off the inning, Pat Valaika, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The second baseman.
First pitch on its way.
Valaika.
Line drive to left. Myers is there, and he'll bring this one in. Stepping up to the plate, Tony Walters. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for two. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Well, you look at his numbers, and there's no doubt he's faring much better against lefties, hitting better than 400 against them this season. And when you see swings like this, you can see why.
Into the box, number 50, as he'll take a look at ball one. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and the runner will get back standing. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Garcia takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. So striding in, Trevor Story, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
1-1. Here it is.
One ball.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
That's popped up. And that's going to fall. A base hit. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's 1-1.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time. That's exactly what this guy did.
Now a snap throw to first, and he'll dive back in. And another snap throw to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. And again he'll snap one over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. Here's Daniel Murphy now as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Myers is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark. At the plate, Manny Machado. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 13, Manny.
Here's the first pitch to him. To the left side, but it's well foul. Machado playing here in his age 26 season. This is his first year at the big league level. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
The 1-2. Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. This is line to left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Here's Will Myers. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Count remains at 0-2. Here's another 0-2. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
Standing in, number 22. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fly ball to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for San Diego. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Here's Nolan Arenado. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First offering on its way.
Arenado.
Ball 1. Two and 0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Not holding back on the 2-0 cutter, but it's 2-1 now. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. The 2-1 home. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it, the right fielder. And that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number
Striding in for the Rockies, Charlie Blackmon. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And they'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
The batter.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the next to dig in will be the outfielder Ian Desmond. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the line.
And now, meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field. And this is going to clear the wall. A home run. A solo home run that time for Ian Desmond. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And the Rockies have now taken a 2-1 lead.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Now a swing here on the fastball as this is squirted up the first baseline. And Hosmer won't be able to get a glove on it. It's a fair ball. And he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. The 0-1 offering. A shot down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Another one sent foul. A pause. And the 0-2. Pitch outside the throw. And an offline throw, but he gets the tag down, and he is out at third. Rockies strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. We're through 4. It's now 2-1 Colorado. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Andy Green during the commercial break about the Padres offense, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Number 9.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here comes the first pitch. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. The 1-2. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. The 1-2. This is line to left. There to take it is Desmond, and that's the first out.
Up next for the Padres.
Stepping into the box, Austin Hedges. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
A good tailing fastball for a strike. 1-1. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. A ball and 2 strikes now.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
Now another 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. Left side. Gloved by Arenado. And there are two away now. Now at the plate, Eric Lauer. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. 2-1.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Story will put this one away, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Our score remains 2-1. Now batting, Pat Valaika, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Pat Valaika.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drilled to the left side. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's in there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-1. Well, right back at him, and it hit him. And they are able to get the out at first, but more importantly, let's hope he's okay on the mound. Matt Strahm comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Number 55, Matt Strahm.
Number 50 will be his first assignment down to the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Yonder Alonso will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 13, Yonder Alonso.
This is skied into short left center. After it is Myers. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Trevor Story. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Valaika at second with 2 down. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The set and the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. 1 left for Colorado. They still lead it 2. Antonio Senzatella takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
For the Rockies, number 49, Antonio Senzatella.
Settling in now, Greg Garcia. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The second baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Swing and a looper to left. Desmond moving forward. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, Nick.
Digging in, Nick Martini. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The third baseman, number 13.
Striding in once again, Manny Machado. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Padres down in order. They're down 2-1. Now at the plate, Daniel Murphy. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
First baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lays off 1-0. Softly hit to short. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. No balls and 1 strike.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Number 9 has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Standing in now, Charlie Blackmon. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back slider. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Rockies strand 1. They lead it 2-1. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball.
First baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Will Myers is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Number 22 is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Fastball well outside. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
This is hit softly to third. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in, number 9. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Hosmer stands at second with 2 gone. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
2-1. Here it is. To 2-2 now. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Stretch. So digging in now, Garrett Hampson. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The batter,
Sliding into the box, Pat Valaika. Last time through was a base hit. First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Now the pitch. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder has a beat on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
2 away now in the Colorado 7th. And that brings up the catcher, Tony Walters. First pitch on its way. Oh, and ouch. That one drilled him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first. Stepping up now, Austin Hedges. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Fouled off. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Greg Garcia. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. Story picks it up. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They still trail it here 2-1. Trey Wingener is on his way into the ballgame now, as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year. Raimel Tapia is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. 276 the average coming in for him. 8 home runs and 38 runs batted in. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Under it is the right fielder. 1 out.
Now batting.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. First pitch on its way. Drilled right back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, Daniel Murphy, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Story, base runner at first with one out. Now a throw over to first. He's on the move again from first. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on show track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. And now the runner's trying for third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in to try it again, Nolan Arenado. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
3-0 to him now. Here's the 3-0. Right side. Garcia scoops it up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We've played 8 full. Colorado's out in front, 2-1. James Pazos comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 47, James Pazos.
Standing in, Nick Martini. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Fielder, number 2, Nick Martini.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Hampson is there, 1 away. Digging in now, Manny Machado, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Pazos primarily attacks hitters with his sinker, but not your typical sinker. He throws it much harder than most.
He's a hard guy to get elevation on. In a day and age where a lot of hitters are looking to lift and separate and get the ball in the air, he has some good sink, not great sink, but he makes hitters hit the ball on the ground. And when he's on, you'll see a lot of ground balls.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Malarca backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting, the
first baseman Eric Hosmer is in.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to Perhaps their final strike of the evening. And now this crowd, announced at around 22,000, comes to their feet. Fouled away. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. San Diego down to their final strike. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Colorado took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Number 50 takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. James